the third kind of refuge, or the third degree of refuge, is other power refuge. Other power refuge comes about through the dawning of the faith that this refuge is actually something that is freely given. When we say Nyora, Tathagata, we're saying like, it's come. How lucky I am. How wonderful. And so this is a refuge, not so much a refuge that you fiercely grasp and hold on to, and that depends upon the strength of your will. This is a refuge that you bathe in, that you receive. It doesn't, of course, mean that a person who has this other power refuge will necessarily practice any less. They may actually practice a great deal more, but they practice in a quite different spirit. They practice in that spirit that in Buddhism is called effortless effort. It's the inspiration. One practices in a sense of gratitude rather than in a sense of aspiration. One has confidence in the saving power of the Buddhas in being protected. And that is through a depth of faith. That such a depth of faith might awaken in a spectacular way. In some people's lives it comes about through a great visionary experience of some kind, some sort of shinjin or satori. In some people's lives it simply creeps up on them in a unregarded sort of way, and perhaps they don't even particularly notice that it's happened. Because in many ways the other power refuge is less conscious than the self-power refuge. Other power refuge, when you have a true faith in the refuge of the Buddha, if you have a true faith in the Buddha, then that faith manifests not through your command of consciousness, not through your deliberate mindfulness, not through some stupendous awareness that you maintain by great effort all the time. It's there when you're asleep. It's there when you're not thinking about it. It's there when you're thinking about something else. In some ways, in that sense of it being kind of unconsciously embedded, intrinsic in us, it has something in common with the latent refuge, but it is much more full and like a flower, where the latent refuge is the seed, and the self-power refuge is like the stem. The other power refuge is like the flower of the lotus, opening into the sunshine. It just bathes in the sunshine and feels full of joy and gratitude from that. And this kind of other power refuge, this is what in Buddhism we talk about as the point of irreversibility. Because this other power refuge becomes embedded in the person in a much more powerful way. And from now on, that refuge will go on working in them. Whether they're consciously thinking about it or not consciously thinking about it, they become an instrument of the Buddha's great intention. They become part of the big story of the transformation of many worlds. And so other power refuge is something extremely precious that inspires us and carries us forward without us having a reliance upon our own driving force at all. It's like bathing in the sunshine.